like doing crafts?
Say hi. Say hi.
Look at what she made today.
What does it say? Brielle.
Brielle and Ellie.
And Ellie?
Aww.
Yeah.
And do crafts while we're at home too, right?
Yeah.
You want to do crafts when we're at home?
Do crafts at home.
Yeah, I'll do.
Please, Albert.
Yes, sweetie, we can do crafts at home. I'm sorry.
Offer, not over there. Over there.
I'm not saying that.
You did say that. You just said that.
You did say that.
You did say that. How are we feeling today?
Great.
They're probably like, how are you feeling today? I'm alright, y'all. It's a better day today than it was yesterday. Take it day by day, day by day. Yes.
Welcome back again.
You see it. Interracial. I don't know.
Questions.
I thought I was ready and I was like, I don't know.
No, interracial questions.
Yeah.
Questions.
With an R.
Questions.
Questions.
Like that.
Anyways, interracial questions that either, what? I don't know. We haven't really been asked these, but I guess things that we know that
We just wanted to address it.
Yeah.
It's a topic we wanted to
I think that's what
address.
it is,
We just wanted to address it.
the obvious, right?
Right, the obvious.
So,
because it's a thing. Yeah, I love my wife.
stop.
I think we for sure wanted to address. It's interesting too, honestly, to me. Yeah, so we found some questions.
It's different though.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why.
For sure.
So, anyhow, and we figure these things out as we go, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So even like I was saying at the store, the old lady, and then again the baby shower, and all this. Like we see these things. I guess we.
Yeah, we're learning this all right
Not
now.
to mention, honestly, y'all, like the beginning of our relationship, it was like COVID. So
Yeah.
we weren't really around other people like that. I
Yeah,
guess.
so it wasn't ever a thing.
Other than people just you know, social media and people who are close to us that knew, you know, or know that we are together, but not out in public. So once we kind of started to like get out the house and see people,
Reactions.
and they saw us,
Yeah.
it was a whole different thing. So
And our children.
yeah, of course. So
Yeah, so.
All right.
Anyway, so we got some
we
questions.
will jump right in. Go ahead.
Right,
Question
right.
number 1.
Question number 1. What will your children identify as?
We talk about this all the time, honestly.
Literally all the
So
time.
what was your response to me? And I was like, oh, that's wrong, babe. You told them that. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So, who brought it up? I think your sister.
She might have.
I think her sister was over and they were talking about it. And so she comes to me, I'm doing the dishes. She's like, so babe, what's our child gonna identify as, like, on
Because I
on
want to know.
paperwork?
I'm just curious, you know?
like, what's she gonna check? What box is she
And
gonna
I'm
check?
not, opposed to either side, you know?
And so me knowing, how America is, I can't believe you did this to me. Me knowing how America is, I'm like, well, it depends on what form she's filling out, right? And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, well, I mean,
Because I'm like, shouldn't she be one thing across the board? Like,
I'm like, well, you want to manipulate the system, you know what I'm saying? So, if it's a college application, white all day, right? Caucasian. If it's government assistance, African American. You know what I'm talking about? Because you're going to get through those lines easier if you select those options. That's just the world we live in. You know what I'm saying?
and so I'm like, come on, man. Like, that's messed up. Like, shit should just be one thing. You know what I mean? Regardless, like, that's messed up that we're in that. You know what I mean? We're in that climate, I guess.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That it has to be that way. But I'm just like, okay, well, I feel like she should. So, I don't know. So, a lot of people would say she's black, right? Well, obviously she's black.
Right.
But she's also. So,
Right.
then what do you do with that? So, is it other? Well, then we don't like that either.
Yeah, I don't like other.
it's
To
just
me,
like-
to me, she's black, but she's also white. I don't know, you know.
And my
And that
thing
just
too
seems
is,
way too simple, but
Well-
that's just what it is.
and well, yeah, and my thing is that when she also gets to be of age, she'll be able to determine that. But until then, as a baby and a little kid and all that, when we're filling out paperwork or whatever it is, we have to determine that.
Yeah, it's just.
So- Yeah. Anyway.
I don't know. It's a weird concept for us
She'll
because we
identify with
don't.
whatever she wants to identify as.
Right.
But yeah, she's black and she's white. But
And honestly, it's not something that we think about.
I really don't.
We only think
often.
about it when
I really
this
don't.
question is brought up because she's just our baby, you know. She's just our baby, and when we got together, it wasn't you're black and I'm white. We just love each other, and that's just our baby. So it was like it's never like a thought in our head until somebody brings it up, and then we're like dumbfounded, like
Right.
what do I put?
Right. Right.
And so like.
Doctor's appointments and stuff like
Yeah,
that. So.
yeah, we really honestly don't
Yeah.
know. I remember even taking her to like one of her very first doctor's appointments at the hospital.
Right. Oh,
And,
right. And you had
'cause-
to ask me, didn't you?
Yeah, and she's like, well, I need to know her race, and I thought, well, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to tell you for
Right.
that. She's white, I'm white, but her mom is black, so.
And I think I just told you to just put black. But
Yeah, and then even I had to call her, and she was like, "Yeah, I think you just put black." And I'm like, "Okay, well, that's cool."
I truly don't know.
And
but-
and the nurse was like, "Well, yeah, we'll just go ahead and put black." And I'm like, "Do you get this question often? Like, you
Right.
seem like I feel like this is your job, and you would have a little bit of
Right.
experience as to directing the answer to this paperwork question."
we don't know. I don't know.
Halfway wanted to create my own box for both.
Yeah. Or whenever you can check more than one, you know what I mean? But if they only let you do one, that's when it's like a sucky situation. So anyway, yeah. That's
So
it.
yeah, I guess to answer that, our child will identify as whatever she chooses to, but she will be introduced to both.
Yeah.
She's just
Basically.
both. Also, our cultures aren't very different.
No.
Just how we are. So. Anyways, number 2,
Number
wifey.
2. Have you always been into fill in the blank? What, white men? Black women?
Right.
I guess I can go first.
Yeah, you asked it.
Well,
Or
well,
I guess you had. Go ahead.
I guess the answer would be yes, but I don't know how to really answer it because here's the thing. This is childish. When I was younger, when I was a kid, I had crushes on black boys, Mexican boys, whatever, white boys, but I didn't discriminate. So that's why I'm like, I don't know how to answer that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it wasn't like I had a thing for, you know what I mean? It was just
Right.
whoever I liked, I guess. It was just like that. I think I just grew up that way. I don't know. I just was. We also grew up around like a diverse group of people, I guess you
For
can
sure.
say when I came up too. So I
For
just
sure.
I don't know. We were just raised to be that way. So I guess that's my response to that. So no, and I didn't have like I'm gonna be with and marry and have a baby with a black man. Like I never had that. Like I just need to stick with black people, and I need to be with the white man. I need to stick with no. It's just whoever. So
Yeah, same.
I mean
Same. To answer that, same. Whoever I was into. It didn't matter if you were.
no.
I mean, anything. I had a fling in my younger years with a girl from Jordan. Like
Right.
literally anywhere on the globe. does not matter.
No.
I will, however, say that black girls were always quite interested in me growing up. So my options there were higher than some of the rest sometimes, but it wasn't necessarily that I was like,
I got you.
You know, like going after black women specifically. But yeah, that's always been a thing. But yeah, no.
Okay.
Any type. Other than, except like I'm married to my beautiful wife, so she's the only one that I'm into now, obviously. And it doesn't matter what color she is.
I don't know why you saying that. I envisioned myself being like orange or something.
Yeah, green. My green wife.
All right, let's just jump to number 4.
Reptilian. Yeah. Next question. You can edit that one. So, next question. How do we feel when people stare? She's not laughing about people staring, I promise. You want to compose yourself and come back together? Alright.
Go.
Next one. How do we feel when people stare? Right. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm just kidding. No.
We started noticing it. I think we noticed it, but didn't figure out what it was.
That's the thing, 'cause
immediately. We noticed it, but it wasn't.
We don't know.
But we weren't connecting the dots until one day it just kind of hit us. Nobody has ever said anything other than what we told you guys about at the baby shower, but that
nothing,
wasn't really like a direct saying something.
But nothing like crazy or like I don't know disrespectful or nothing like that. But
it just hit us one day. I think we were in the grocery store. We were like,
this is different.
Right.
I think that this
I think
that this is for something else other than what I'm used to.
Right. These
and
guys,
I say
these
that
people
because
aren't just looking at us.
I mean, because to be real, like I get stares. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people are weird anyway. I get
sure.
people who stare at me, and I'm saying that to say like when I'm by myself. You know what I mean? If I'm just by myself, I get stared at or something, and people are just weirdos like that. Okay, so if we're in public like that, I'm thinking people are doing the same old, they just want to look. You know, sometimes people just want to just look at you. They just want to just look at you. So, okay. But then you start
But you start to figure out that them looks
you know what I mean? Especially when we're all together. We're all together and then they start to eye and, you know.
Sometimes they'll be like confused.
Yeah.
Like a confused look. And then sometimes it's like almost disgusted.
Just borderline.
There's some where
it's just like kind of like I said, just trying to figure it out, you know?
Like they could just cut a whip of something nasty. Like they were just like.
But at that point, either whatever happened has already happened and now it's a thought. So I've already missed it and I don't care. Or I'm realizing it and I still don't care. So I'm just like, as long as you don't say anything or, you know, do anything that's crazy or disrespectful, then we good.
Yeah, because I will act out of
Because then, I was about to say, because, baby.
Swiftly.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. And people are not going to treat my child any type of way either. So, either one of them, you know? So, no.
Because I will act out of pocket swiftly.
So.
Yeah.
All right. And do you want to jump to the last one?
Next one. These next two. Super quick and easy. So, do you think we'll stay together? I married my wife for a reason, and we will get through thick and thin and happy and sad. Yes, we will for sure stay together. And then the last one. Are you sad that Heidi and Seal broke up? Bruh. Hell no. No one has ever asked us that.
It bid not.
Yeah, we do not care. We don't care.
When did they even?
Yeah, I don't know.
When did they even?
I don't follow either of them or them as a couple. That might bring up maybe the last question that's actually serious is like, I don't think either of us have an infatuation with interracial couples.
Oh no, but
Like,
I
we
know
don't
people
like
do.
follow them because they're interracial or anything like that.
No.
And not
And
against it.
I was literally
Yeah.
about to say I'm not.
Definitely not against
I'm not against
it.
people who are, but there are people who have a thing
Yeah,
for
we
stuff
just
like that.
we
so,
don't.
or interracial kids and
Yeah,
just
so
whatever.
we don't.
So
We're not like keeping
No.
tabs on interracial celebrity couples. We don't care at all. Other than it's cool, we definitely, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We representation of just love and beauty and
No,
the fact that
seriously,
it
what it
doesn't
should
matter
be
what you
is-
look like.
Yeah.
And I'm not against, black love. I'm not against white love. Or anything like whatever you choose to do, you choose to do, and neither of us are ever against anything
No.
like that.
No.
But
No.
it just, to me, it just symbolizes this. When I look at our kids, I just see love. That's what we always want to promote and put out into the world. Just peace and positivity and love. And end that on that note, right?
Right.
So, anyways, thanks,
Well,
guys.
thank y'all for watching.
Like.
If you are not subscribed, then what?
You better subscribe.
What you waiting
You
on?
better hit that subscribe,
Yeah,
post
no, seriously.
notification bell,
Yeah. All that.
all that. Leave us a
Well-
comment. Tell us what you want to see.
Yeah, that part.
We want to do something with food, but I want you
Will
guys
you
to
do a
help us.
mukbang? What's it called? A mukbang? Is it a mukbang?
Mukbang. But I want to do something with food. Like maybe we go somewhere weird or something. I don't know.
Like where?
I don't know. We need comments
A
from
campsite?
them. I'll make some campsite food. Don't play with me.
Like what? What is that? Like beans?
Turn this off.
I don't know.
Beans. Heck no.
Make a casserole?
Of sorts.
What is that?
Oh, there's campfire food's like all kinds of stuff, man. I can cook steak on the fire. I can cook breakfast on the fire. I could cook a lasagna on the fire. Play with me.
We doing all of this while we camping?
I'm just saying I could do it.
And we talking about full
And I got
blown,
the
like with the
equipment
tent.
for it.
We talking about with
Yes,
the tent
I got
and
it all. I am a camper. She don't know
the
this
sticks and the
about me.
marshmallows.
Yeah, she knows it but hasn't experienced it because she's not going outside. You're not camping nowhere. She's not about to camp. You will not see a camping video on this channel. Now you wait for me to get some content out there, you might see some camping stuff with me and my best friend. This girl here is not going outside. Look, I'm about to make a campfire lasagna. That's going to be a video. Guys, stay tuned.